Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris from Blue Eye Critic doing a update about iOS 8. So if you're deciding to get iOS 8, you should know these things before you do the upgrade from either 7.1 or the regular iOS 7. So we're talking about 1 gigabyte of size file. That's how big the file is, and that's roughly the same size as the 7.1 update from iOS 7. But besides the 1 gigabyte file size, you're still going to need some extra room to breathe, either on your iPhone or your iPad. We're talking about at least 5.8 gigabytes of free space, and it says this update will not happen if you have less than that. So if you have an iPad mini with the Retina display, one of the warnings that came up said that you need 6.9 gigabytes of free space besides the 1 gigabyte file size. So that's one thing you should definitely look into if you're really thinking about getting iOS 8. So that means you got to delete a lot of music, videos, apps, all kinds of stuff, pictures. A picture is roughly, the file sizes obviously aren't as big as a video or some of the apps. But another thing you should consider is, let's see here, it's going to take at least it says 5 hours to download. Of course, depends on your internet speed, but it could take a while. And then other than that, it's gonna probably slow down your device. If you have an older iPad, like an iPad 2, you're not gonna get the full experience of iOS 8 if you decide to get iOS 8. So because of the processor being slow and all that kind of stuff. So if you really want iOS 8, either get the iPad mini, with the one with the Retina display, or the iPad Air, or an iPhone 6 or 5, but nothing older than that if you want the full iOS 8 experience. And then don't accept the upgrade to iCloud Drive yet. So I guess the reason for that is Apple is still in the process of converting things at their headquarters, so it's best if you don't upgrade to that yet. And the whole iCloud thing is all pretty crap these days anyway, because of the whole photo leak of the celebrities and the stuff. So I don't know, I would steer away from iCloud for now, or if ever. I really don't want to be on iCloud personally, but you got to do what's best for you, of course. And of course, save your iPhoto projects first, because apparently Apple is dropping the whole iPhoto app. So save those photos or whatever. So if you do go to iOS 8, you won't get surprised that your photos were deleted. Just in case, best to of course save all that stuff and avoid that kind of problems. So anyway, these are just some quick tips I wanted to give you guys before you decide to upgrade to iOS 8. So at least you know what the hell is happening, so you won't get surprised. And then I'll do a video later on as far as how iOS 8 works. I'm still in the process of deciding what files to delete and what videos to keep or delete, before I upgrade, because it is going to take a lot of space. So roughly I got to free up at least 6-7 gigabytes of space to get this going. So that's a pretty big file size, considering a lot of people have iPads that are only 16 gigs. And it's just going to take a lot of room. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this update, and I'll see you guys soon in one of my next reviews. Take care.